Cardano will be one of the best cryptocurrencies to hold throughout the rest of 2021, in my opinion. There are a couple big catalysts coming up for Cardano in the next few days, in the next few weeks, and throughout the rest of the year. This is going to be able to push up the price, in my opinion, to all-time highs in the short term and push much higher over the rest of the year. Now, I want to walk you through some of those different catalysts. I'm going to walk you through what experts are saying and where Cardano could be end of year and how you could make $10,000 in Cardano and how much it would cost you. I'm going to make this very informationally packed, so stay through to the end to get all the information. It will be short. I do have to say that, like a lot of people on YouTube, I'm not a financial advisor. If Cardano does not go to these price levels, that is okay with me. I am a long-term investor and happy to buy as much in this price range as I can over the long term. So I'm not trying to preach short-term speculative bets, but if you play this wisely, I do think you can get gains short term. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button. Also, if you want to actually get an interest rate on your Cardano, if you want to be paid in Cardano, you can try out Voyager. Link is underneath the video. They give you a bonus, just deposit $100 on their platform and you get $25 of free Bitcoin. So Cardano, the interesting thing about this is last time it hit all-time highs, it actually went from $1.50 up to $2.47 in a few days. So this was not a long process. It went up over 60% just in about 3 to 4 days. So we had explosive growth. And you know what's interesting is we are at about the same price that we were last time we started this run. We're at $1.50 here and we went to $2.47 from Wednesday through Saturday. Take a look at the last 7 days here. We have been raising up in price, and I have been talking about this on my Patreon that I was buying Cardano because there are too many catalysts here for them in the short term. So what am I talking about? Well, they are pushing through Goguen. They are close to support for smart contracts. So that is going to be a big catalyst short term for them. That is one of the reasons that they're really held back right now. They don't have smart contracts. After this, they will have, I think, a massive boom. We already saw the price jump up without smart contracts. Imagine after they push this through and they're really able to compete against the likes of Ethereum. They are already more energy efficient than Ethereum. I think that will definitely help them. Then they're going to focus on scaling, but there is no date for this, for these different parts of their final stages. Now, what does this actually help them do? Well, it helps them build out their platform more. They already have some different partnerships, like with Africa, with the Ethiopia blockchain deal. They already have been talking about recently adding 260 NFT projects and 70 successful Catalyst proposals. This was just as of today at the time of this recording. So they do have more projects that are being loaded on their ecosystem. You can kind of see it here. You can see their updated ecosystem that they released here today. Now they are starting to get larger amounts of money thrown into them too. 24 million in institutional investments. And we just got recently this news that Grayscale was going to make them their third largest crypto holding, making them 4.26% of their entire crypto holdings. Now, this is one of the largest cryptocurrencies, but it is still much smaller than the likes of Ethereum and Bitcoin. So its market cap is just under 50 billion, while Ethereum is 360 billion. So 1/7 the size. Now, if we look at where Ethereum and where Cardano and Bitcoin could be end of year, of course, we have no idea exactly where they will be, right? Bitcoin could go up to 100, 200,000 like a lot of analysts are saying, or it could stay at the same price or even fall down. But if we make some assumptions that the market's going to continue to grow, I think that we will see a bull run. We've already seen Bitcoin go up 50% over the last couple of weeks. And with all the positive news coming out here for Cardano, again, Cardano is going to release dates on the deployment of smart contracts this week, and then they will actually make that available to a lot of projects here in the next few weeks. I think that will push them to all-time highs. But looking at the end of the year, where could we be end of the year? Well, Raoul Pal predicts Ethereum will hit 20,000 by the end of the year. Now, he has reiterated this. He said this back at the beginning of the year when Ethereum was much less expensive, but he reiterated this recently. He continues to reiterate it. I think that this gap between Ethereum and Cardano will get much tighter as Cardano adds more projects, as they add more to their ecosystem, and as they deploy smart contracts. they will be much more similar than they are now. So I would assume that it will not be 1/7 the market cap of Ethereum for much longer. That being said, even if it stays at the same market cap, assuming that Ethereum goes up to 20,000 and Cardano moves similarly, which we would think it would actually move more because we would be in such a bull market that the altcoins would pump up higher than Bitcoin. People are going to look for outsized gains, and if Ethereum's already at a huge market cap, $20,000 per Ethereum or per Ether, that would push up Cardano because a lot of people would want to put money somewhere, but they wouldn't be sure if they want to put it in Ethereum because that would be a very large market cap. It would still be just short of the market cap of the largest companies in the world, but it would still be a large market cap. So let's take a look at where Cardano could be end of year. Like I said, short term, I think that it could hit all-time highs after the release of smart contracts. That's very bullish. But taking a look at the market cap today and the price today, we can kind of get an idea where Cardano could move in the future. So if Ethereum gets up to $2.3 trillion, that would put them at a price of about $20,000. Now, if Cardano moves similarly, if it moves up the same amount, not more, and it doesn't close the gap at all, even if it just moves up a similar amount, so about 6x, a little bit more than 6x, 6.6x, it would move up to $10. I think that it would go much higher than this, I'll be honest. If we have Ethereum go to 2.3 trillion, Cardano moving up a similar amount would still be under the market cap of where Ether is now. Now, there's a lot built out on Ethereum. We've been going through a bull market on Ethereum all year long, but where so much money is coming in the ecosystem, I think more would go to Cardano, and Cardano would definitely surpass the market cap of where Ethereum is now. Now, that's still hundreds of billions of dollars flowing into the space, right? So that is something to consider, that would be very difficult, but when you consider Ethereum would have to go up 2 trillion, I think Cardano could move up a couple hundred billion. Now, what would you need to make $1,000, $10,000? Okay, let's take a look at the $10,000 example, because honestly, $1,000 would be pretty easy if we do really get a pump of 6.6x. You would need about 997 Cardano. Now, you would actually need less than that if you got interest with the link down below to Voyager. So you could definitely sign up for that and get interest 5.25%. But let's say you don't get that. 997 is what you need. You would need to invest $1,535 today to be able to get $10,000. Now, of course, if you only have $1,535 to invest, I would not suggest putting it all into Cardano or ADA. But if you are well diversified already and you want to take a bet that you're willing to risk a little bit more than Ethereum or Bitcoin, because this is riskier, in my opinion, than those. But if you want to invest in something that you think might have a little bit more explosive growth, Cardano might be the way to go. But I want to hear your thoughts on this down below. How much do you have in Cardano? Or maybe you don't want to tell me that. Tell me where you think it will go by the end of the year. I'm not saying that we will hit $10. I'm just saying that it's not out of the question. Personally, I think we will hit all-time highs here in the next couple months, assuming the crypto market stays strong. I think we could see that after they release smart contracts. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and check out that link down to Voyager. If you guys want to see my buys and sells in crypto, you can check out the link down below to the Patreon. I actually have been talking about Cardano the last couple weeks, saying that I really was buying it a little bit heavier than everything else because of the fact that they are releasing smart contracts. And over the last 24 hours, it's up about 6 or 7%, outpacing the general crypto market. So check that out underneath the video if you're interested. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.